Hello, friends. Again, sorry for being a little bit late. Because keep in mind that I finished class at 11 exact, so then I have to walk all the way to the studio, and that's really annoying. I'm sorry, I'm checking if we're live. Yes, we are live. Great. So, if you don't know me, usually at 11 a.m. every Tuesday, my name is My Mind in the Working. My name is not My Mind in the Working. The show is called My Mind in the Working, but my name is Hiba. So, you can just call me the girl who talks at My Mind in the Working. So, yeah. Hi. How are you? How has been your Tuesday so far? How's your classes been? Oh my God. Let me lower that, okay? Okay. You know what? I don't know what's going on with Okay, you know what? Be right back. There's something going on. 1 second. Your girl's back. Okay. Being the bad person I am, I did not check my Facebook, which you can follow me on My Mind in the Working. You go to Montco Radio, go to the calendar, press My Mind in the Working, and follow me there. So on Facebook, they did announce that beep happens often, and I do have to shut it off. So if it happens, then I warned you. I got scared of her a bit. I was like, is this fire drill? And I look around, no one's running. I'm like, guys, this is probably a fire drill. Why isn't anyone running? Okay. Anyways, so My Mind in the Working. My name is Hiba. You can call me the girl from My Mind in the Working. So today on this 12 minutes after 11 o'clock, this is not good. So yeah, I'm typing up right now, what's it called? A question to the Instagram followers I have to see, what's it called? What they think about what was their favorite school year ever. Like high school or middle school, doesn't matter. I'm typing it up, which is why I can't type and speak, so just listen to this beautiful music while I silently just do. I'm almost done, by the way, so it's not like I'm gonna take a while. So, the reason I'm saying school is because I am gonna talk about school. What a surprise. What's it called? Okay, I said and. I didn't mean and. Okay, so it's because unlike maybe some people, I mean, depends. I don't know. If you are, then sure, share it on my Facebook. I already said where it is. It's in the calendars, in moncaradio.com. That's where you listen to all the shows, wonderful shows, and just put My Mind in the Working in the calendar, and then you get to see it. So I've experienced different schools, even outside of this country in general. I want to make sure I don't do any typos. Okay, cool, because I'm not going back to this. Well, maybe, to see what answers I had. Okay, so going on, I'm gonna lower this because it's too loud. Okay, so in school, I did attend it in not only America, but I also did it overseas in the Middle East, okay? Oh my God, I just realized. Oh my God. I'm so unprepared today. The BSI was on the entire time, the little playlist. That's funny. Okay, so I did experience school in Dubai as well as here, okay? So I say Dubai because some people know it more likely than if you say something else. I didn't exactly live in Dubai. We're not that rich, but like we lived like an hour or two away from it. So it's a place called Sharjah, okay? So I lived in Sharjah for 6 years. I just hit my finger on the table and it hurt so bad. So I did live in Sharjah for 6 years. So I was born in Philly, 5 years. Went there for 6 years to kind of, practice my religion, practice my language. And then I came here when I was like going to be 6th grade. And so Dubai is okay, I'm gonna say Dubai because at this point it's like I'm used to it. Dubai is super duper different in school systems than here. I swear to God, I'll list you all the things and I promise you, you're gonna be shocked because you're gonna be like, wait, really? Because I don't know, especially people who've lived here all their life, like they're not gonna know any other school systems like any other way, right? So the first thing I'll tell you is there's uniforms. Really ugly uniforms, not colorful. And basically the uniforms, there's actually 2 uniforms you have to wear. The first one is if you had PE that day, because some days you don't, some days you do. So the days you have PE, you have to wear your PE clothes that are uniforms. So like they're made by the school and you have to get it, right? Basically the PE clothes consists of pants, which let me tell you, the PE clothes were my favorite, okay? Because they're like a white t-shirt with the logo of the school and then black pants, right? And the black pants are like not jeans or anything. They're like really comfortable workout pants. They're really, really sick. And so you have to wear them. on the days you go to PE, okay? Because you're not gonna wear, trust me, when I'm gonna explain the actual uniform, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm not gonna work on those. So the original uniforms, other than the days of the PE, is different for two genders, okay? For both genders. So the male, they have to wear like a button up and it's like striped of white and gray. And then the pants, so it's like dress pants. It's very fancy. Not really. And the girls have to wear skirt overalls that are like not jeans either. They're like gray and they have the symbol. And I think we had to wear like also the button-up shirt as well underneath it, so it's long sleeve. And then we had to wear like tights underneath it, so like our legs don't show, you know. So we had to wear that. Very uncomfortable, let me say that. Because, okay, it's cute on the first 2 days, but like, oh my God, we had to wear, and not like that. Let me just say, this is probably the most ridiculous thing. You had to go and buy out black shoes that look specifically like, it's a specific look. And it's so annoying because like, they're so uncomfortable. Like I wanted to wear sneakers. We have to wear sneakers on days we have PE, but like, oh my God, we had to wear that every single day. Again, it's cute when you look at it, but like wearing it every single day, it's like, And I'm seeing a lantern fly on the window and I'm freaking out. Anyways, kill those things, by the way. Every time you see a lantern fly, kill it, okay? I'm not even kidding. I know killing animals is horrible, but like, they're killing our environment, just kill it. Anyways, sorry, I got really aggressive. Yeah, so that's the uniforms. You had to wear the PE ones on the days you have PE, and then other than that, you just wear those annoying ones. Anyways, now, what I really liked about going to school there is that every time, now I'm a type of person who loves keeping stuff as memories, so especially pictures and videos, right? And so every year, they take a group like class picture at the indoor gym. And so that class picture, they print it out and they give it to you without you paying for it. So you have to have it. It's kind of like a memory thing. And it's really cute, and I don't have any of mine. I think I have mine, but like the thing is that we have a lot of our personal childhood stuff in Syria in like a storage room. And my mom was gonna get it one time when she visited, but like she saw a mouse and she freaked out and she left. I'm not even kidding. That's exactly what happened. And I'm like, Mom, you could have gotten it because I love memory stuff. And like the fact that in Syria, our stuff is in there is not good. So I was really mad. Anyways, I'm getting really off topic. So anyways, yeah, so that's the uniforms. That's the school picture. It happens every year. Also, when you're elementary and whatever, if you go up to third grade, so up to third grade, from elementary school to third grade, anyways, yeah, from that time, your class consists of half girls, half boys. However, once you reach fourth grade and above, your entire class is one gender. So that's when they separate the girls and boys. Which I'm assuming is because they're like, oh God, they're close to hitting puberty. They're gonna start being like, ooh, boys, ooh, girl. Yeah, I swear there's a mentality in there. So therefore, they had to separate them. And let me tell you, as a girl, being surrounded by only girls is literally the most headache-inducing thing ever. I'm not even kidding. There's so much drama every time. They're always yelling at each other. It's horrible. And especially we're little girls and we're like trying to be all petty. It was horrible. I was a very quiet person back then. Okay, I was a very quiet child. Wanted peace with everybody. Always wanted to be nice to everybody. And therefore, that got me bullied a lot of times. And I can make another show about talking my bullying experience because it was really bad and to raise awareness because bullying is not cool, okay? And over there, the kids are not raised well. So let me just point that out, right? And usually it's like, even the boys are very aggressive. I don't know what class is like there, but my brother told me he was very aggressive, so he always stuck with his geeky, nerdy, smart kids. And that also got him through his school year. So like, honestly, and he still like contacts them till this day. So it's pretty sick, you know? So anyways, so that's the classes. I know it's crazy just to have a whole class with girls and a whole class of boys, but it's actually just pure I can't even describe. I'm so glad I'm out of that. I'm not even kidding. Just being surrounded by girls is like actual hell. It was horrible. So that's that. And what else can I say about the classrooms? Teachers are usually, the majority of the teachers there are women. Like, it's not a thing like, oh, it has to be women. It's more like, it's just the people submitted to become teachers are women, right? However, I think the one school that I went to the most, I did move schools there just for 1 year because after that we moved to America. But the last school I went to before I went to America it's like it allowed female and male teachers to teach all genders. However, I did notice on the other one that I spent most of my years in, the other school, all my teachers were female. Yet my brother told me that he had male teachers. So I think they did separate that as well, which is really stupid. But yeah, I think that happened as well. I don't know. And also, in that school system, there's no such thing as sitting on a table and eating your food that the school gives you for recess or for lunch. Because for us, there's no such thing as that. Instead, our lunch break is literally going outside. You're not allowed to be in the school during lunch break. So you have to be outside, and it's kind of like recess, but it applies to all grades, including high school. Like literally, it made no sense to me when I came back to America and I went to an actual American school and they were sitting indoors. I'm like, why are they sitting indoors? Why are we sitting on tables? Why is the school giving me food? Like over there, you have to pack your lunch and you have to be outside. Like you'll get in trouble if you were caught inside. And I gotta admit, okay, I was a horrible child at some point because I had bad influence friends, but they're really good, trust me. One time I did do a little secret agent thing with my friend, and we did hide in the bathroom stall the entire lunch break to see if we won't get caught or not. We didn't get caught, by the way. So that's great, but I hope they're not listening. Yeah, so that happened. Yeah, so outside, we always have to... I think it's a good thing, though. I think it's a really good thing that they let us sit outside as much as possible. But like in Sharjah or Dubai, it's known to be really hot, okay? Unlike here, over there, like the highest... The heat goes up to like 130 degrees. It's really hot. So like when people complain about 80 degrees weather here, I'm like, come on, that's nothing. Yeah, and the winter there is like 60 degrees, so it's like perfect. I've never worn a huge coat. I've always worn like really thin coats or like thin jackets. So like coming here and wearing a big coat, I'm like, what am I, an astronaut? Like, why am I wearing this big of a coat? And then experiencing cold here for the first year was oh my God, it was horrible. Anyways. So the major difference I wanted to talk about, so I felt like I wanted to separate from the rest of them, was how the school system rolls, okay? So when I was in Dubai, the school system, how it goes is that it's the complete opposite from here, by the way. Okay, so imagine this, ready? The entire school, which by the way, some schools are different, but like there's the school I went to the most, had high school, elementary, and middle in one school. And they actually managed it. So... basically, what you do is that you as a student will be assigned to a classroom and you'll be in that classroom for the rest of the year, right? So in that classroom, you'll see a bunch of other kids, and what happens is that the teacher actually is the one that goes up to you. So what happens from that is that after they're done, they pack their books and go, and the next teacher comes in. So pretty much the teachers are doing all the walking. I do none of the walking. I just sit here and just wait for the teacher to come. So there's that. And also another thing that I feel like is probably one of my favorite things about the schools in Dubai is that the teachers give you the notebooks. Like they just, in the first year, like they come, first day of school, they come in, they're like, okay, here's the textbook, here's the like notebooks, and they're like really cute because on the front cover, it shows the school. So it's like made by the school. So you get that notebook, you're like, okay, that one is for this class. So it's that kind of thing. It's very organized. I love it. So, and it kind of prevents me from buying the notebooks outside. My brother keeps telling me that we're the ones who bought the notebooks, but I don't remember that. All I remember is them giving it to me on the first day. I think it includes with the payment of the school and whatever. So, that happens on the first day. And yes, we are assigned to a classroom and the teachers come up to us. So that's the first thing, which means you're getting a book bag to put your stuff in, but that's it. So, there's that. And then that's pretty much the whole day. You just do that. And PE, the teacher takes you outside. You play a bunch of like ours is like not that organized in gym. Like I feel like we just go outside and do it. I think the best part is that usually sometimes I used to have gym right before recess, so I'm already outside. So I just take my lunch with me outside, do the gym, and I'm done, and I just stay outside. So yeah, I don't have to go up the stairs many times. So that's one thing. And another thing is the lockers don't exist because of the fact that we stay in our classrooms. So it's pretty interesting because when I came here, I kid you not, I took, I don't know, maybe like a month and a half to learn how to use a locker. It took me so long because the idea of a lock was so new to me. And I'm like, what is this? Why do we need lockers? Do we actually put our bags in the locker? Like, I was mind blown. Like, I was like, what is this? I've seen an iCarly. I didn't know it existed. So, yeah, there was iCarly in Dubai. So, yeah, that was probably, I don't know. I feel like once you go to high school, literally lockers are completely useless. I used it for coats, and that's it. Like, I don't know about you guys. I didn't use lockers at all in high school. I used to a lot in middle school because you're not supposed to take your bags with you. So, like, you put your bag in there, you just take whatever you need, and that's it. But in high school, you have to take your bags everywhere. So, anyways, going back to Dubai, yeah, no lockers, and all we did is just walk in and finish and leave. Also, okay, there are some kids who got picked up, but the majority were in the bus. And let me just, okay, wow, I'm now realizing there's a lot of things in Dubai that are, like, way better, honestly. Like, school buses here felt like a fantasy because, like, I've seen it again in, like, little movies in, like, Dubai. So, like, I would watch it and I'd see a yellow school bus and I'm like, okay, whatever. That's such, like, a fantasy stuff. But I came here and I see the yellow school bus. I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God, it's a yellow school bus. It's so cool. I was, like, freaking out. It was so funny. It's really sad, actually. I'm, like, fangirling over school buses. So, yeah, so buses there, although dirty, a little ripped up, not like that fancy, but the idea of it is so sick, okay? So imagine this, okay, I don't know if you guys been to a SEPTA bus before, but imagine, how do I describe this? So take the SEPTA bus, and usually how they're done is that there's 2 seats on the left, a hallway in the middle for people to walk to their seats, and then 2 seats on the right. It's exactly that, and I know at the end of the SEPTA bus, there's like this different, like you go up this, like a 1 step, and then you go to these different seats. There's no such thing as that. It's just one, or you know what? I'm so stupid. What am I thinking? Scratch that, okay? Imagine a school bus, okay? Imagine so many things. You know how the school bus is, right? Like there's 2 leather couch seats things, and then there's a hallway in the middle where you walk in, whatever. So it's like that, but then the bus looks like a SEPTA bus. So it's that big. And what happens is that you go up there, and here's my favorite part. Ready? So imagine like one of the couches, this is so much describing, I'm so sorry. So one of the couches has like this basic, okay, you know what? It's so hard to explain. So, I'm so sorry. So basically, at the end, the end result is basically gonna have, I said basically so many times, you're gonna have both couches connected to one couch that you can flip. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up outside. So, yeah, so that little chair is attached to one of the couches. So, like, you flip it downwards. So basically you have 2, 4, 6 chairs next to each other. So it's pretty cool. I don't know how you've looked it up or something, but one of the couches like has an attachment of like a flip chair. That makes sense. So if we're going to school trips and nobody's like, we can't fit in the bus, then you have the extra chair. The only bad thing about it is that it's in the middle of the hall. Like literally it takes up the entire hallway. So in order to go over that person, you have to step up and jump, and that's it. But it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. I didn't see that my entire life. So I saw that. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I came to school buses here. I'm like, what? Like a yellow school bus. I don't know. It was really cool to see like yellow school bus. Like, I don't know. It's fantasy. Anyways, so that's the buses. Same rules here. Like they just stop by, pick you up, and leave, and same thing goes back. That was one thing in school. What else was there in school? Yeah. So I think the biggest school system is the idea that you don't go anywhere. You have your own classroom, and yeah. Also there's no such thing as A, B's, and C's and D's. You just have percentages or like fractions of like your grade. So coming here as well, okay, movies have made me learn more about American schools. So if I didn't watch those, I would be so confused coming here. And I just think C's and D's are just letters. I was like, ooh, letter C. But then I learned what they are, and I was like, oh, frick, I suck at school. So, yeah. So over there, we have fractions and stuff. But in here, we have letters. And some of them have fractions, percentages, but most of the time it's letters. And over there we don't. So it was pretty new to me when I came here. I had a lot of C's and I was so confused. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So there's that. also, oh my God, there's one that I just came up with, but I completely forgot. Oh, I came up with it. Okay. So in each school in Dubai, how it's organized is that pretty much if you have really good grades, you could be the number one. I'm not even kidding. There's rankings in that school. So if I'm in, for example, fourth grade, if I have the highest grade in all of fourth grade, not in my class, in all classes of fourth grade classes, if I had the best grade, then I'm ranked number one, and they give me an award for it, like a medal or like a certificate to be like, you're number one in the entire fourth grade. Like it's a big deal, right? So of course, in that school, there's always that one kid who always gets first in every single year. So it was really annoying. So I've never done that because I was a stupid kid when I was younger. Not gonna lie. But my siblings were always first, second, or third. My brother was third at some point. Like, no, actually, I lied. My brother and my sister both were always first or second, so there were those students. Me, in fourth grade, I proudly say I was fifth, okay? Because that was the lowest. So I was fifth, and I was like, what's crazy is that I was 1 point away from a girl in my class who was known to be really smart. So I was really smart, and then fifth grade, I don't know. I got fifth place, and I was so happy because I was like, this is my first time being a rank, and I got a number. Because I used to be so jealous of my siblings too. Like I was like, how come they get to be smart and not me? So I got fifth grade. I got fifth place, and I'm so proud to say that. And I still have the medal in Syria in the storage room where I can't access it, and it's so annoying. So Dubai schools, the kids there and their treatment towards each other and the school caring about that is absolutely absent. Let me tell you that right now. As I said earlier, I was bullied a lot in Dubai because the kids there are just not the best. And the worst part is that the teachers don't care. Like, I've been bullied in front of the teachers so many times and they don't care. I swear they're just like, whatever, shut it down. Like, they're doing whatever. They're kids. It doesn't matter. And let me just tell you right now, no matter what age you are, you see one kid bullying the other kid, it'll traumatize them forever. Because it still traumatized me still this day when I was bullied in first, second, third, fourth grade. Like, every single year, I remember I was bullied. And thank God, in fifth grade, as I mentioned earlier, I did move schools for like 1 year. And then I went back to America. In the last year, I was surrounded by really good people, and that was probably the best part because I was always surrounded by bad people in the first, second grade, third, fourth, like 4 years, 4 or 5 years, within that first side, I was surrounded by always bad people. And different school, when I did fifth grade, they were really nice people, and no offense to people from Dubai who are born there and stuff. I'll call them the Dubaians. I know in Arabic, but I don't know in English, so I'm saying Dubaians. Those people are just horrible people. No offense. I'm not it was my first impression over there. I've never met a nice person who was from Dubai. I'm sorry, but you guys are really mean to people, especially at a young age. I think you'll mature when you grow, but like at a young age, you should be more respectful. Sorry, I'm scratching my ear. So, so when I moved schools in my last year of living in Dubai, I was not only surrounded by people from Dubai, I was mostly surrounded by different people from different Middle Eastern countries, which is so cool. Like, I was surrounded by people from Iraq, from Syria, from Palestine, from all these different countries. And even one of them was Iran. She was really adorable. She was really tiny. She was known as a short one. She was really cute. But, I was surrounded by different people, and I was so happy. I was like, I'm sick and tired of hearing that accent over my head. Like, I came back from America. People thought I was from Dubai. They're like, oh, you're born there? I was like, no, I'm Syrian. They're like, well, you speak like them. I'm like, what? So, I was surrounded by different people. I was very happy about that. They all loved me, and we all just loved each other in general. And the weird thing about that school, though, is that each classroom had, 13 people? Like 13, 20. Maybe my class was weird, but it was like 13 to 20 people. But my class had 13, which is not a lot at all. So we were actually able to get along easier. So we always played at recess together. It was so nice. And I just loved that year, which, by the way, the question I put up is, what was your favorite year of high school, middle school, elementary? I would say 5th grade or freshman year. No, not freshman. Definitely not freshman year in high school. Oh my God. I mean, it would be good. However, thank you for the thumbs up again. I love those two girls. I would say freshman year, it would be good if minusing all the drama that people put me into that I didn't want to be in, but they put me into it, and it was really annoying. But other than that, it was really fun. It was really fun. But I would say senior or junior year of high school. That's my two choices of high school. Middle school, I would say 6th grade, actually, because it was my first year in coming to American school, and everyone was really loving and accepting. It was in a school in Philadelphia, so I was surrounded by a lot of aggressive people, and I was like, that's so cool. But no. Yeah, there's that, and I was also 5th grade, which is my last year in Dubai, which I loved that year so much, because I'm still contact people from 5th grade till this day, so it was pretty cool. There's that. Yeah, so people there, not nice, and the staff don't care if you get bullied there. Like, one time I'm gonna talk about this in another show, but to summarize it, one boy literally tried to hit me many times, and I kept dodging it like a freaking ninja I am. And then at the end, my back was pinned to the wall, and he did put his hand out and almost choked me, like, onto my neck, and I screamed, and he was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get caught, even though there was a teacher right there. And then he ran away with his friends, and then I did go up to the teacher crying. I'm like, he choked me, and she was like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, cool. Like, that's it. And then I remember one time I went to the counselor and I told her, hey, this happened bad and whatever, this bad thing happened. And I was pretty aggressive when I was younger when I got bullied. So I went to her, I was like, I want to see the principal right now. And by the way, keep in mind, I was like 4th grade or 3rd grade. I was 3rd grade. So imagine a 3rd grader saying that. And honestly, I would get concerned, like, at my age right now, but I don't know why that counselor was like, oh, you're so cute. I swear, I'm not even kidding. She was like, okay, you're cute. Just go home. Like, right now, it was at the end of the day. So she's like, just go home. So I never got to talk to the principal. I was really about to go off on that principal. But nope. Instead, she was like, you're so cute. Just go home. Like, you're good. And I was crying while I was telling her. She didn't do anything. So I'm not even kidding. Every time I got bullied, I had to tell my mom to go and talk to the staff. And that's when the staff start like, oh, I need to pay attention to this girl now. Okay, so you don't listen to me, but you listen to my mom. So I had to tell my mom about it, which was really hard because I thought she wouldn't care because I was surrounded by a bunch of adults, staff members of the school, because I was surrounded by them not caring. So I had the mentality, oh, if they don't care, my parents don't care. So I spent a lot of my times getting bullied, not telling my parents. And I would just like go in a school bus, cry all my eyes out, come to the apartment where I live, wipe off my tears, coming home, be like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I had to hide behind the mask the entire time. It was horrible. And telling my mom, best decision in my life. So if you're listening and you get bullied at school, your parents will help you. Like, don't be afraid of them being like, oh no, you're so stupid for getting bullied. Don't ever think that myth, okay? I'm not even kidding. Telling an adult helps so much. And who cares if someone calls you a tattletale, okay? You're helping yourself. You're saving yourself from pretty much going into bad mental state. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, telling adult was probably the best decision I've ever made. And kids, especially at a young age, if you're getting bullied, kids get scared of adults, even if they keep rebelling them. So always tell an adult when you're getting bullied. And trust me, things will work out. No matter even if you're getting bullied and the adults don't believe you, there's always someone out there who will believe you and will help you. So you have to go with that. Thank you for the thumbs up to the random dude. You woo! Okay, see, we're going preach. Preach. I will talk about this next week probably. I really want to talk about this because I think, okay, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna word this the worst way, but just believe me. When getting bullied in at a young age helped me. Because it made me look at those people, and I'm not thinking like, oh, those people are being bad to me, I'm gonna be bad to them back. Instead, I'm like, these people are being bad, I'm not gonna be that person. And that's why I'm a nice person until this day. So I think changing your mentality that way will help a lot, because I saw how many people were mean to me and made me feel bad or feel horrible, that I'm like, you know what, I wanna help people smile and have their days get better, because I know they might be going through that. So I think that's really important, and that's why when getting bullied made me a better person, because now I know that, hey, I should make people feel better, not worse. So that's the takeaway of the show, honestly. Yeah, so this turned dark. Yeah, so I'm gonna end off the show because I'm almost done. But I feel like the note you should take out of this, and I feel like I've always said that every single end of the show is, again, as Jonas Brothers, the kings themselves said, you're only human, okay? You have one life. Might as well just make it positive, make it nice, okay? Be nice to one another, please. Like, you don't know how much you might, like, you can say, hey, nice hair. They will be happy for the rest of their life. They'll be smiling the entire day. I think it's a nice thing to do. And there's no reason to be not, like, mean to people, but there's a lot of reasons to be nice to people. There you go. That's my quote of saying today. Shout out to everyone who's been listening online on montcoradio.com. Shout out to the 2 girls outside who's been helping me a lot. You know what? Since you guys outside, tell me, what was your favorite school year? Just lift up numbers. You can just think of it, your favorite school year, middle school or high school. I already shared mine. I'm assuming that's 12? 12th grade? Yeah, senior year. Love that. Oh, yeah. I mean, senior year, I literally didn't do absolutely anything. So that's probably my favorite part. Okay, you guys like that too. Okay, cool. So I'm going to end that off. And again, you can go on my Facebook to go to My Mind Into the Working at the calendar in montcoradio.com and just comment down what's your favorite year and why. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so be nice to one another, please, because that's really important. This is My Mind Into the Working. It's 11:58, close to 12, but, you know, might as well just end it off early. So, yeah, this is My Mind Into the Working. I'm shutting off. I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye-bye.